How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Most Okayest podcast. My name is Tyler. I am your host, alongside my co-hosts. Garcia, you've been promoted to co-hosts
Oh my
with my
goodness.
boy Garcia and my boy Steven. How y'all doing today?
Oh, we're good, man.
Doing good, buddy. Doing good.
Are we gravy?
we are gravy.
Yeah, we're gravy.
So, as everybody knows, is that we just finished week 1 of the NFL, which was a blessing. Great games all from start to finish, from Thursday night all the way to Monday night. But first, I'm going to start off with a question that's way out of the blue. Give me your guys' top 5 sodas / pops.
Top 5 sodas or pops.
Yeah, starting from number 5, going to number 1.
I don't even drink soda like that.
Oh, well, you have to have in your life at some point.
So you had just soda before, and you're like, "Oh, this is good." Top 5. Say number 5, like kind of Coke. I'm not a Coke.
Hispanic Coke?
Sure.
And if we have viewers out there, go ahead and throw your their name, throw your hat in the ring, and tell us what it is.
Number 4 has to be like all kinds of root beer. Like I don't really have a specifically favorite type of root beer, no A&W or anything like that. Root beer in general. 3 is Sprite. Sprite. I think it's better than 7-Up. 2 is Dr. Pepper. 1 is Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I'm gonna go. Number 5 is Cherry 7-Up. I love me some good cherry. You'll catch a trend here. Number 4 is Vanilla Coke. Number 3 is Sprite. I love me some good Sprite. Number 2 is just a good, clean, crisp Pepsi. And then number 1 is Cherry Pepsi. Like, I think Cherry Pepsi is better than Cherry Coke.
All right.
Damn. Okay.
If you say ginger ale, Garcia, because you're old, I'm gonna beat you for this.
Oh, you fuck!
That shit's like penicillin.
You dick.
It tastes like penicillin and breast milk,
man,
probably, which I don't know what breast milk is, but
look, I don't have a top 5, but just 3. Just 3 for me.
Okay.
3, you're an asshole, ginger ale. That's my shit.
Oh my god. Now, do you mix the ginger ale with something though?
I do. I normally mix it with Crown.
Okay.
Crown Peach.
Okay. See, now I forgive you.
Yeah, see?
And Jesus forgives you now.
Okay. Okay, so we got that. Dr. Pepper, 2.
All right.
Big Red, number 1.
Did you say Big Red?
Big Red?
Big Red, yep.
Big Red?
Big Red.
Fuck is Big Red?
You never had Big Red before?
It's in Colorado, man.
Never heard of Big Red before, no.
I know it's in Pueblo. I know it's down there.
Oh, it is, because it's sold at, oh god, Cracker Barrel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can get Big Red. It's pretty good. It's a damn good soda, actually.
I say, in all my years of being a fat ass, I've never once had fucking. I've never
try it.
I've never had Cracker Barrel.
It's
never been to Cracker
Barrel.
You've never been to Cracker Barrel?
No, we never have.
My god, you're missing out.
What is wrong
bro,
with
you're
you?
missing out. They've got some of the. Oh, that food is good. A Southern hospitality.
Down to Cracker Barrel down there. What would you like for breakfast?
I've heard that their mac and cheese is probably one of the best, and I've heard that their mashed potatoes are pretty good.
No, you got to get their pot roast too. Their pot roast is on, and their chicken and dumplings. Oh,
I haven't had their chicken and dumplings. I haven't had that.
They got some good.
They have chicken.
And their meatloaf. Their meatloaf is good too.
They have chicken and dumplings.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I might.
Yeah, and then they have really good breakfast too. Like they have their pancakes are solid. They have really good pancakes, because you know how like pancakes, like they're not burnt, but they have that like little nice crispy edge a little bit, and it's like not too crispy, but it's the perfect crisp. Oh yeah, that's them.
See, now you're on food. Who has the fluffiest pancakes?
Oh,
who has the fluffiest pancakes?
The fluffiest.
I'm gonna go.
Pancakes.
You have to go IHOP.
Yeah, it's IHOP, 100%. Like,
oh my god.
What are you gonna say, Garcia?
What was it?
Village Inn, you old ass.
No, fuck you. Oh my god, you
go there for free pie day?
No, man. What's that restaurant in Colorado Springs?
Sandy's.
Shadow Mountain, Mountain
Did you
Shadow.
ever go to Sandy's up here though?
No.
Oh, bro, you missed out. Sandy's is literally one of the best things ever. It's like homemade, and they give you the biggest portions I've ever had in my life. Like you get to a point where you eat, and you just want to come home and either die,
Look,
shit yourself, or take a nap,
you
or all
have
three
to
altogether.
go to Mountain Shadows restaurant.
Is that the one with the big old pancake?
Big old cinnamon roll.
Yeah, I gotta try that.
But their food, though, the pancakes, fucking huge, man.
Oh yeah,
I always tried to go there every time I picked my kid up.
Abby and I, yeah, we might have to try that. I think we've seen that on this foodies thing we're part of on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. But no, Garcia, name a place that actually like everybody's been to. You dick wagon.
You're a fucking asshole. Denny's.
You think Denny's has the fluffiest pancakes? I mean,
what the fuck is up, Denny's?
They're making a comeback.
I'd say definitely not here. Like I don't know.
Not there. Not there.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just like here or not, but the Denny's here always tasted nasty for some reason.
Yeah, and Denny's was never Denny's never really even. No, it never appealed to me.
No, you know, it was more Village Inn.
No, see, I gotta go
pancakes and their pies though. Their pies.
Of course,
Village Inn pie is the best.
Yeah, I gotta go IHOP for the fluffiest pancakes though.
Yeah,
like,
for pancakes.
If you see them, just how they come down and they fall like on the commercials, and they just like do that little bounce, like big booty, you slap into blah blah blah, blah. Like that's what that shit does.
Fucking slap it.
You wanna lay on it like a pillow. Yeah, those are the shits right there. But moving on. So we had a great week 1. Kind of surprising in a way, but it was very interesting, if I do say so. Starting with week 1, we're already on week 1. Starting with Thursday Night Football. What'd you guys think of that game?
That game was amazing.
Yeah.
Like I apologize for everything I said about the Cowboys. Because holy shit, like that game was just entertaining to watch.
They fucking showed up, man.
Yeah, they did.
But did you guys see this past today, DeMarcus Lawrence?
Yeah, broke his foot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's huge that's a huge loss for the Cowboys on defense. He may not be in there every day, but he is a menace, and he does have to be game planned around.
Oh yeah,
so that's gonna be a huge loss. Moving on from that, actually, you know what though? Staying on that game, you give Dak. I mean, Dak was. I'm proud of Dak for driving down there and doing that, but I think he'll learn. You don't give Tom Brady that much time.
Oh no,
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
But I give props to the Cowboys because they shouldn't be mad at how they lost. They shouldn't be. It's anybody else they would have won. Anybody else they would have won.
Oh yeah, they're the one that game going away.
Yeah. But other than that, I can't be mad at them, and I can't be. They were good. They were really, really good.
Yeah, this might be a season that justifies every other season's trash talk from Cowboys fans.
Yeah,
yeah.
For to an extent, because usually most of the time it's either we suck this year or they're going all the way. They're not going to suck, but I don't see them going all the way either.
I see them having a good ass record though. For real, that offense is explosive.
That offense is going to be explosive.
I mean,
as long as Zeke can run the ball. Yeah.
No, see, you know what? I think my thought is they should trade Zeke by week 4.
Ooh, oh my god!
Because he's a great pass blocker. He's a great pass blocker. He's a better pass blocker than Pollard. But really, I mean, Zeke's not doing anything for him. Pollard can run and do. I mean, Zeke just wasn't doing anything. And yeah, I mean, you could attest that to the line. You can attest that to going against the Bucs defense, which is like the number 1 defense against the run. So maybe give it another week. But do you really? I mean, do you think Zeke's gonna be that guy?
I mean,
he doesn't look the same like he did 2 years ago.
So what's your plan? What your plan would be to like get what you can for him before people realize he's actually not what's advertised.
Yep. Yeah, get some picks. Get some picks. Get his contract off your books. Get some picks and move on.
I think you can get at least 2 first rounders.
Oh, easily.
Yeah,
easily.
Right now. right now until
if
we figure this shit out.
If you dumped him before like week 4, yeah.
Which would suck because if he goes to a good team and then he explodes, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't see that happening.
I think he is one of those backs that would excel in a different offense,
like San Francisco.
Like,
San Fran, yes,
yeah,
I
like
could
San
see
Fran,
that.
yeah,
But San Fran, well, it depends on what quarterback's starting too. Because if it's Trey Lance, you want a quick little running back there to run that. But I mean, Zeke can be fast too. Zeke's a quick runner.
But
didn't
it come out that Mostert's going to be out now for the rest of the season?
Yeah, out for the year.
So yeah, I mean they do need a back.
Yeah. But overall, what a great way to start the week 1.
It was a fantastic.
It was
game.
Epic.
Moving on to the surprise game of the week, I believe was the Texans versus the Jags. Everybody believes that. I think a lot of people believe the Jags were going to get beat, but I don't think everybody believed the Jags were going to get beat that bad.
I didn't see it coming. I did not.
16 points. I mean,
I underestimated Tyrod Taylor, like big time.
I see, and that's the thing is, I never underestimated Tyrod Taylor because he's a great quarterback. I mean, he's a great game managing quarterback, but I never expected him to do what he did. Now it's the Jags. We get to see him go against the Browns next week.
Mm-hmm.
But
big challenge. Big.
And I mean, I guess I wouldn't say I underestimated Tyrod. I underestimated like the team as a whole.
Oh, same.
I didn't think that the team was going to come out and play as cohesive as they did, because I mean they've been in shambles for 3 seasons, and it's just
This is a different culture, man.
Yeah.
Like all 3, offense, defense, special teams, you could tell, man, just the way they played for each other and the way they finished drives. They were running the ball an average of 5 yards the whole fucking game. Ingram was going off. And if they can maintain that against Cleveland, they have a shot.
And I mean,
they got a shot,
control the ball.
They have to.
And
have to.
We were talking about it earlier in the week. The biggest loser of that game is Dak Prescott. I mean,
Deshaun Watson.
Or Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
But I mean, that he's the biggest loser of that game, because I mean, if they show that they can play cohesive without him,
we don't need him.
Yeah, why do you need him?
I wouldn't even want him back. I know it's
that takes away one of my parts in that.
Sorry, my bad.
In that, no, not you, Garcia. Takes away. Steven took away one of my things, but it's fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
Whatever.
It's all good. It's all good.
But so we'll go back to that one here in a couple minutes. Looking at all the other games, the Steelers proved different. I thought they were going to be a baked potato on legs. They proved different. Najee, I think, is just going to come into his own, but Ben can still throw the ball. Their defense is still solid. And beating the Bills at home, at Buffalo, I thought was amazing for them to get on the right foot. The 49ers destroying the Lions. I don't think they really didn't even destroy them. They only beat them by 8
points.
Yeah. I think the Lions stuck to themselves. So I think the Lions will be okay. The other game that surprised me was the Bengals. Joe Mixon played great.
The Vikings,
the leading rusher right now. Leading rusher.
Joe Burrow looked great. And then Jamar Chase, who dropped every single ball that I was fully hating on preseason, dropped every single ball, said he can't. There's a difference between the college ball and the NFL ball because there's no white stripes. Caught every single pass that was targeted at him and had like 100-some yards and a touchdown, I believe, or 2.
I think he had a touchdown.
Let me check real quick. What do you have? 5 receptions, 101 yards, and 1 touchdown. So I mean, you can't go wrong there. And then, Burrow did his thing, Mixon, 29 carries, 127 yards, and 1 touchdown, and an average of 4.4 yards per carry. That's solid.
If you would have told me that last week, I would have said bullshit for Joe Mixon. Bullshit.
And then going on to, if everybody knows, we're going to try and go through the first section pretty quick. We're just going to go through all of that, and then we're going to talk about our week 2 stuff. But the other one, Carolina and Jets. Sam Darnold got his revenge.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, 279, 1 touchdown. Christian had his game coming out, 21-98 rushing, and then Christian had 9 receptions for 89 yards. So.
And see, the thing that surprised me about that game was that Zach Wilson didn't look bad either. I mean, they lost, but he still looked.
He had he had 258, 2 touchdowns, and 1 reception. That's not bad.
Yeah,
at all. That's not bad at all.
It's great.
And with the Panthers, I mean, Christian did his thing going back and forth on both sides of the ball. I mean, not both sides, but rushing and receiving. The Panthers don't look bad. I'm not going to say they're going to be a team to look out for, but
Yeah,
they don't look bad.
I mean,
I think they'll put up a fight. Cardinals versus Titans. This was the game that, if everybody listened to Steven, decided that there was going to be a 14-3 game, that the Cardinals weren't going to do a damn thing.
yeah.
Alice, and then the Cardinals came out and shut the Titans up real quick. DeAndre Hopkins looked great. Kyler Murray played great. 289, 4 touchdowns, 1 reception, and then 1 rushing touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 6 receptions, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. So I mean, yeah, what else can you say? They shut Derrick Henry down. They shut Derrick Henry to 17 carries to 58 yards. Like,
yeah.
What?
They played really well. I wasn't expecting that.
AJ Brown had 1 touchdown, but that was their only touchdown. Or no, two touchdowns. Ryan Tannehill had a rushing, and then AJ had a receiving.
Yeah, they got exposed a little.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think they overhyped themselves.
Yeah.
Chiefs and Browns. I mean, that was a great game. Browns had it all the way, and then Chiefs, just did their thing.
That collapse.
Yeah.
But are you surprised though?
No.
Come on, you're gonna give him time on that clock?
It's just like it's just like Brady. You can't give Mahomes that time with that close of a game with the weapons that he has. Another close game that I was really surprised with was Miami and New England. Miami won 17-16.
Yeah.
Mac Jones didn't do too bad. 281, 1 touchdown. So you can't even go wrong there. He did great. Tua had 202, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So again, I mean, I think there were some great games. Broncos Giants, that was a great game for Broncos fans. To see Teddy Bridgewater come out and have the highest quarterback rating in the league. Now, people confuse quarterback rating for passer rating a lot. Passer rating, I don't remember who had the highest passer rating, but Teddy had the overall highest quarterback rating. So that's really good looks for Denver. The most surprising game, though, was the Packers and the Saints.
Oh yeah, that
agreed.
I mean, it didn't look like Aaron Rodgers.
How do you sit there and hold a team at gunpoint and then just go out there and do that type of performance? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
poor Aaron. Like, I'm not even sorry for him. Like, part of me says, oh, poor Aaron Rodgers, but he did it to himself.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know who I was watching yesterday. I was watching something, and somebody said they just need to tank him. Like, he sat out the whole offseason, and they were like,
they need to get rid of him.
Yeah, you just need to get rid of him.
They need to trade him
and put
get
Jordan
him
Love
out of there.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Or you know what, just bench him.
Well, no, because they're not. They're not going to bench him because they're paying him too much.
Oh yeah, true.
They're not going to bench someone like that because then they're going to lose money on fans too, and they can't do that to the fans. The fans want to see him, but also do they want to piss off the fans so much that they don't want to come to the game?
I mean,
to see him.
Good point.
At this point, do you give him 1 more week, and if he goes out and plays like that, do you just sever ties?
Give him 3 more weeks. Give him 3 more weeks.
Because I mean, who knows? He just in his interview said we came out and didn't look the same, and they're playing Detroit next week. So who knows?
I mean,
who knows if he comes out and puts up 400 or 500 yards?
What happens if they come out and Goff fucking destroys them?
That's defense then.
You're right.
I mean, Goff.
Yeah, that's
Aaron
defense.
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is not playing.
He's not playing
safety.
Yeah.
So, but if Aaron Rodgers can stick with them, then that's a different story. But if Aaron Rodgers goes out there, throws another 2-3 interceptions, okay, either you need to go or you're done. Like, simple as that. I mean, Jameis. People were like, I think he was the most overhyped player this week because it's like, oh, he threw for 5 touchdowns, but he only had 148 yards passing. Like,
yeah,
most of their plays they were down by the red zone. And then the great game on Monday night between Ravens and Raiders, that was just too easy.
That was
too easy. Probably it's gonna be hard to choose the game of the week. And then, Sunday night, of course, Bears. Rams looked legit with Matt Stafford back there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
they
did. That was insane.
They looked great.
See, the Bears would have had a fucking chance if they just
put Justin Fields
in the freaking game. Here I'm screaming at the TV, man.
Justin Fields played that one play, and he goes in and scores.
Yeah, momentum. But no. Put him in the fucking game.
Yeah, I think that defense is scary, and with Stafford back there, I think that changes their whole dynamic. I mean, 321 for 3 touchdowns. Like, I think
That
Stafford had the highest passer rating actually.
that
20
that
for 26.
that
Oof.
that first touchdown pass was pretty. Like he just got
Was it to Cooper or to
um.
was it that long one?
It was the one where the
Yeah, it was the
receiver
bomb.
was where the receiver fell down and then got back up and ran in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Oh yeah.
it was like a PA rollout, and he
Mhm.
just kind of just launched it up in the air.
I think the good thing about Stafford is now he doesn't have to rely on him to carry the load. The defense can keep him in the game. The defense is going to make plays, and has to go out there and play. Like, he doesn't have to carry the load anymore. And I think that's going to be great. And he may be a surprise MVP ballot. I really think
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if he carries his team to a great record and goes out and takes them to the playoffs, even to the NFC Championship, he could be looking at an MVP ballot because the dude doesn't have to carry the load of Detroit anymore. So, I think that's a great thing. Now, question for all you guys, and including me, because I haven't thought about this. I just thought of this question now. Game of the week. What was your game of the week last week?
I mean, I can go super biased and say it was nice to see the Broncos not suck, but that Monday night game, I mean, that was a surprise. I mean, when I was listening back over from last week, we all picked the Ravens to win that game, and the fact that the Raiders, I mean, not only kept up with them, but won that in overtime, the way that they did, like that was that was a good game.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Garcia, what about you?
I'd say it was the Chiefs and Browns for me.
Yeah.
Just curious to see how it was with the Browns. Of course they were winning, and we all know Chiefs are going to make a comeback. But I was just curious to see how their offense would be without OBJ and Nick Chubb running the ball too more effectively. So
Yeah. That'll be.
to me that was it one.
I can agree. I can definitely agree with that. I mean, it's just yeah, that's a very interesting take. But yeah, I got to go with it's hard for me to go against the Tampa Bay and Dallas game, but I do have to go with the Ravens Raiders game, simply because it's just everybody picked the Ravens and the
Right?
Raiders went in there
With confidence too. There was no
Yeah.
question about it.
Did you
Baltimore.
guys see Derek Carr's end post game interview?
no, I
No,
didn't see it.
no.
I gotta give him more respect than I usually do, but he because I'm not a fan of him, but I don't hate on him. The first thing he did was he praised his teammate, the dude that caught the winning touchdown. Said when I wanted to throw at 6 a.m. the dude was there to work. He praised him and didn't praise himself. He praised the teammates and he praised the team and praising the team. Zay Jones, I believe. So again, props on that.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
But I think so. Before we move on to week 2 and we take our break real quick, I came up with this little new segment that we're going to do every week, and it might be all three of us doing it. It might be just myself. It might be just Garcia or Steven. Who knows? But it's going to be called 4 Downs. And of course, Steven took one of mine, so I'm going to change it up here real quick. But 4 downs, first, second, third are actual legit facts, and then the 4th down is a very hot take. We kind of went over this yesterday. So if I wish we had a soundboard, Steven, to be like first down, second down. So
First down.
We'll get to that during our break. We can we can shout out our new system.
yeah. So first down, and I want to hear you guys' not even opinions, whatever. But first down, you guys know, like I said, all West teams won in the NFL. There's a nice little West Coast bias there. So I mean, you see AFC West, everybody's 1-0. The Texans, if you consider them West, they won. And then you look at the NFC. The Rams won, the 49ers won, Cardinals won, the Seahawks won. I mean, everybody West won, which is, I think, kind of interesting. So both NFC West and AFC West, every single team is 1-0. Now, do you take that as with a grain of salt and say, okay, are these the 2 best divisions in the league? Or do you really think these are the 2 best divisions in the league?
I'll say
it's just one game.
I'll say the NFC West is one of the best divisions. The AFC West, that'll come down to time. Talk to me week 4.
Okay.
And if all the teams in the AFC West are 3-1, those are the 2 best divisions in the league.
Okay. All right. And then we went on to second down, which was the Deshaun Watson thing. Thank you, Steven, again.
Sorry.
But yeah, Deshaun Watson had a very bad Sunday. He was a healthy scratch, but every team that wanted him. So Jalen Hurts, with the Eagles, they wanted him. They won. The Dolphins with Tua, they wanted Deshaun. They won. Denver, Teddy Bridgewater, Drew Lock, they won. Carolina, they have Sam Darnold. They won. Texans even won. So it's like, poor guy is not giving, because if these teams that wanted him lost, they'd be like, okay, it's our quarterback play. But every single quarterback kind of played pretty good.
Yep.
And then the third down is Bengals don't seem like a homecoming game anymore. By homecoming game, in high school team, that homecoming game. So you can beat the shit out of them and then go on and, go to the dance later that next day or whatever. Joey Burrow and Mixon, Jamar Chase, they all looked great. Their defense just needs to tighten some bolts here and there, but I think they're going to be good. And I think next week they play the Bears. I think they're 2-0. I think they start off the year 2-0.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with the Bengals. I think they're good. And then fourth down, this is the hot take. The 49ers went to Detroit, and Detroit, I believe, will be must-see TV every week. They're intense and they fight. You guys, if you guys can, watch some of the coaches' interviews throughout the preseason or the preseason and the post-game interviews. He is absolutely one of the craziest and funniest dudes you'll ever hear. Oh God, that guy's just weird. But he fires up his team when they fight, so they may be. And they play Green Bay next week on Monday night, I believe.
Oh damn!
So that's going to be a game. That might be a pretty good game. And then after in the next, and we talk about week 2, I have something for you guys that it's kind of a effort that it's not one by one, but it's a group effort. So if you guys want to do this four downs next week, Steven, you have next week, and then Garcia, you can do the next week, whatever. We can do that every week, and then we just keep rotating, and then hopefully if you guys haven't noticed, we don't have Diver on because poor guy, he's somewhere helping out with refugee mission right now.
Yep.
So that's kind of tough on him. But other than that, do you guys have any things to say about week 1? I've been talking a lot.
I don't think so. I think we covered everything. I do have our records. I tallied those up.
Bring it. Let's go.
So I think, Steven, what you should do is do that and then post like a picture of it or something on Twitter on the most okayest and say, all right, this is like every week have like an update, and then whoever wins, I don't know, we do something. I don't know.
Some cool damn season.
Yeah.
All right. So the records are 10-6. All 4 of us.
Really?
The only 2 games we disagreed on were me taking the Texans were me going against the Texans, and you guys saying the Jaguars would lose. So that's where we kind of messed up the thing. But then we reversed course because I was the only one who said the Chiefs were going to win, and all you guys said the Browns had the chance to beat them.
Oh.
So we're all tied at 10-6.
And then we all lost. I'm trying to go through. We know that we all lost too. So okay. So we got the Bucks right.
Yeah, we all
got the
Bucks
Seahawks.
Right.
You didn't get the Texans right.
I didn't get the Texans right.
We all got the Eagles. What about the Chargers and Washington game?
Yeah, we all picked the Chargers.
Really?
You guys were talking about how it was going to be a close game, but you guys did say Chargers.
What about... Okay, so I know we all missed the Bills and Steelers.
Yeah, we missed the Bills and Steelers.
Had to.
Yeah.
Okay. We all picked the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all picked the Vikings, didn't we?
We all picked the Vikings. We said that the Bengals were going to come out and get destroyed.
Okay. We picked the Panthers. We picked the Titans.
Yeah, we all picked the Titans.
Okay, then you had the Browns-Chiefs game, and then we all picked the Dolphins.
Yeah.
We picked the Broncos. We picked the Packers. And then we picked the Ravens, right?
Yeah, we picked the Ravens, yeah.
Okay, so I see our losses. Okay. Because we all picked the Rams. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, this will be fun.
So
I think
we're all tied after 1 week.
You know what?
Okay.
I really think should get a championship belt, and whoever wins the most at the end of the season gets that belt.
It's a belt.
that would be
Hell
great.
yeah. I'm so serious.
If you're on Twitch, donate for the belt.
Get the belt, man. Hey.
Well,
Hey.
how about this? Whoever donates the most, you can put your username on the belt too, and it'll be your championship belt. And then
it'll be your championship belt, and then you and even you can throw in this is what the loser has to do or something like that.
Oh no, the
Oh, my
loser
God.
has to do. Oh shit, I'm not good with that.
I like that idea.
Yeah,
and I
that's a
think,
good
yeah,
idea.
Steven, then what I'll do with Diver is I'll just ask him, and he'll send me a list, and then I'll give them to you, and we'll go from there. And then we'll talk about what Diver picked next week, and we'll kind of go from there. I should have done it today, but
Yeah,
we'll get that taken care of.
we'll get it taken care of.
So, like I said, does anybody have anything before we take our first break?
No, we don't.
Good.
No? All right. Well, everybody, thanks for listening to our first part. We're going to go into week 2, and then we'll go from there. We'll see you guys in a bit. Tell me when.
We're back, man.
Oh, we're back? Oh,
We're back.
I'm kind of... way to go, sound person, tech person. Welcome back, everyone, to our second portion of the mostest, okayest podcast. So this is, wow, I sounded really bored. And so this is what we're going to talk next. So this is what we're going to talk about next. Yay! We're going to talk about week 2 coming up. So we're going to make our predictions, and really we're going to give our predictions for the games of the week, and then we'll go from there. So we can start off like we did last week, just go through each game. We can pick it. If we have any comments, go through. If not, we'll just pick our teams and then move on. So tomorrow, Thursday, is going to be, which this will come out on Thursday, so I guess
today for the audio people, tomorrow for the people tuning in live.
Good Lord. Giants versus Washington at Washington. After what I saw from the Giants, I gotta go Washington.
Yeah, it's gonna be Washington 100%. Like, I don't think the Giants even put up a fight.
Garcia?
I'm going Giants.
You're going Giants? Oh,
I'm going Giants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Solo
Hey,
warrior out here.
Steven, what you should
Fitzpatrick
do is
out.
well, the Heineke, he's actually not bad though.
Heineke?
He's actually not bad though.
Yeah.
All right, well that's tough, but
That is a tough one, though.
Steven, are you keeping track of this, or are you just gonna come through and re-listen to it all?
I'll come through and re-listen to it later.
Okay. All right. So we got 2 Washington, 1 Giants, and then we'll get, like I said, we'll get Divers. I'll probably get tomorrow morning. Raiders Steelers.
Raiders Steelers. After last week, I'm going Raiders. Raiders might beat the Steelers.
Ooh, I gotta go Pittsburgh. I just don't see them losing.
Too.
That's tough. Yeah, I gotta go Pittsburgh. Raiders, I think they got. Yeah, I'm going Pittsburgh.
All right.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
All right.
Ready?
Next game, 49ers and Eagles. 49ers.
Niners.
Yeah,
I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles
49ers.
put up a fight, but I think the 49ers. Okay. The one that we've been looking for, the Texans and the Browns.
I still think the Browns win this game.
I'm sorry, Garcia, but yeah, I'm going Browns.
If I was a betting man, I'd go with the Browns too.
I mean, even without Odell, like they confirmed today, he's not going to play Sunday.
Yeah.
I still think the Browns are better than the Texans. Now, if the Texans come out and prove me wrong the second week in a row,
You know what?
somebody buy me some alcohol, please.
I'm only gonna do it this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with Houston. I'm gonna switch it.
Ooh,
Go Houston.
Okay.
Because
Alright.
if they can replicate what they did last week, different team, different dynamics. It's like every team has no idea who they're playing You know what I mean? How can you
Right.
game plan for that? You can game plan for specific players, but I'm gonna go roll the dice and go Houston. Rolling it.
Okay.
All
You think
right.
the Browns go 0-2, huh?
I do.
That's a hot one, but I like it. I like it. Okay. I really do actually like that one. If I was Yeah, I like
Rolling.
that one, but I'm gonna go Browns. Broncos and Jags. Broncos.
Broncos are gonna win.
Saints and Panthers.
Panthers.
Saints.
Oh, I
I'm-
kind of wanted to go with Steven on that
I'm
one.
going
I was thinking
Panthers.
Panthers too.
Oh man, really?
I was going. I might go Panthers on that one too.
Sam Darnold is gonna start the dynasty.
Oh my god.
I think Christian has himself a game.
Oh.
I think it's a close game, but I don't think Jameis can do it every week, and I don't think the Saints have enough firepower to do it every week. I think they were kind of like, oh, surprise, and then
Yeah,
they're gonna slow down.
I think
Panthers.
I think most of their success from last week came from the lack of from the Packers. So
Yeah.
I don't think the Panthers are going to go in and I don't think Sam Darnold throws 2 interceptions like Rodgers did.
I agree.
So yeah, I see the Panthers win that game.
What about you, Garcia?
I'm going Nola.
Nola.
All
Okay.
right.
Mhm.
All right. Rams at Colts.
The
I'm going
Rams are going
Rams.
to destroy the Colts.
It's not even gonna be close.
It'll
Be a fucking blowout.
Carson Wentz is gonna get injured again.
I'm gonna say Matthew Stafford is gonna throw for 500 yards. He's gonna have a day.
Right. Bills at Dolphins. I'm going Bills. I think the Bills are pissed
Yeah,
off.
I think the Bills are upset they lost last
Yeah,
week.
go Bills.
Patriots at Jets.
2 rookie quarterbacks.
I'm gonna say Jets.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Zach Wilson
Ooh.
beats the Jet. I'm gonna say Zach Wilson beats the Patriots.
You know,
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with the Jets as well.
I'll go different. I'll go Patriots. I'll go different on
I
that
say
one.
one
I'll
way-
go Patriots.
One way or another, a kid's winning his first game. So.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's true. Bengals at Bears.
Bengals.
I would say Bengals.
Oh, this is gonna be an absolute blowout. Falcons at Buccaneers. Poor Matt Ryan.
Why do they
Poor
have to
Matt
play
Ryan.
that game?
Buccaneers.
Bucks.
That's a game where you give Matt Ryan the day off. You're like, just take a break, man.
Yep.
Please.
Don't even worry.
Josh Rosen, go in and take the hits for him.
Yep.
Vikings at Cardinals.
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 I'm not betting against the Cardinals again.
Nope. Titans at Seahawks.
Russ is gonna go in and win that game.
I think Russ will win
Yep.
it again. I think that'll be a good one.
The 12th man in
Okay.
Seattle.
Now this is where the games get kind of interesting. The last 2 games that I mentioned are going to be interesting. Cowboys at Chargers.
Cowboys.
Oh, game of the week.
I think
Cowboys.
I think that's game of the week too. Yeah, but Cowboys win that game.
I'm going Cowboys. I think this
Cowboys.
next game is going to be the game of the week. Chiefs at Ravens.
Oh,
Ooh.
in there in
Dude.
Baltimore.
Do we get first half Chiefs or second half Chiefs? That's all I'm gonna ask. Because if the Chiefs,
No, you don't get to choose. You
I'm
don't
gonna-
get to choose. You get one game.
I'm
You
gonna
get one
say-
team.
I'm
This
gonna
is Sunday
well,
night football.
I'm saying if the Chiefs come out slow, like they did against the Browns, the Ravens will run away with this game.
That's so hard to say. Not having Marlon Humphrey, or is it Marcus Peters? Marcus
Marcus
Peters
Peters.
to cover. I think Chiefs run away with this. I don't think
Okay.
they beat them by a lot, but I think they run away with
I'm going Chiefs.
See, that's what I'm saying. Though I'm saying if they come out slow, but I don't think they do.
So you're going Ravens?
No, I'm going Chiefs. I think Chiefs win the game.
Oh, okay. All right, and then Monday Night Football, Lions at Packers.
I think Aaron Rodgers' career in Green Bay is over. I think the Detroit Lions are going to beat him.
Oh,
I think Aaron Rodgers.
I think they're pissed. I think Green Bay's pissed, and I think they're going to come out and give Detroit that green cheesy deal.
They're
Yeah.
going to get embarrassed in Lambeau by the Detroit
What?
Lions.
Hey, quote, embarrassed.
Yup.
Quote that. All right. Well,
Going with the cheeseheads.
yeah, me too. It's hard to go against that. So your guys' game of the week is, you said, Cowboys and Chargers.
Cowboys, Chargers.
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
and I'm going Chiefs Ravens. It's hard to go against that one. All right, so before we end this, because my wife is making some good ass food right now, and I can smell it, and I am starving. We're gonna do a quick little, I think we're gonna do this every week now. This is gonna be kind of fun. Is we're gonna make our group fantasy lineup. So what we have to do is we're going to have a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, a flex, and a defense, and then a kicker, just like regular fantasy. But we get to decide that as a group.
All right, I like this. I like this idea.
So we're going to go through each game, not each game, but we're going to go and figure out which one we want, which quarterback. So we're going to start. You know what? But we're going to go backwards. We're going to start with a kicker.
Oh, the kicker. Okay. Oh boy, who do we pick for kicker, boys?
I'm going. You know what? I think the Rams kicker, because they're gonna blow the team out of the water. They're gonna blow the
Colts out of the
Colts
water.
out of the water. So I'm gonna go Rams kicker.
I can agree with that. I say Rams kicker.
Who is that? That's who the hell is that?
It's not Zerline
Matt.
anymore.
It's Matt Gay.
Matt Gay.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going Matt Gay on that one. All right. Defense. Oh God, can I go the same? I might go the same team.
Can I go same team? Yeah.
Either that one. Actually, no. I'm gonna go the Bucks. I think the Bucks were pissed off what happened to them last week. I'm gonna go the Bucks defense against Atlanta.
Bucks D.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Bucks D against Atlanta.
Okay, your flex option.
Flex.
Ooh, I know. Okay, that new running back, Elijah Mitchell or whatever from San Fran. He's the new starter, and he's supposed to be going off this week. Everybody tried to pick him up in fantasy.
Sure
I'm
did.
going Elijah Mitchell. I like him a lot.
That's who we want to go with for our flex.
It's up to you, but I'm throwing my name out. I'm throwing his name out there. Eli Mitchell, yeah. So last week he ran against Detroit, 19 carries, 104 yards, and a touchdown.
Not bad. I'll stick with you on that.
Okay.
Agreed.
Tight end.
Darren Waller might actually be good versus the Steelers.
He may, but I was also thinking of Kittle against the Eagles or Tyler Higbee against the Colts.
How many targets did Tyler Higbee get last week?
He got, let's see. Stats, Rams. Higbee, he had 5 receptions for 68 yards.
Okay.
Can't see how many targets he had. But you know what, though? It's hard to go against Kelce. It really is. It's hard to go against Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kelsey's ranked number 1 right now, too, for PPR
Kelce,
tight end.
6 receptions,
like across
76
the
yards.
board. Yeah. And you have Darren Waller, too. I'm going to have to go with Kelce on that one.
Kelce against the Ravens?
6 receptions, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd say after this, so what we're going to do after this, not after this, but after we listen to this again after the games, and we'll kind of gauge where we are. So tight end, then we got our 2 receivers. I'm going to go DeAndre Hopkins against the Vikings.
I'm going to say Tim Patrick against Jacksonville Jaguars.
You're going Tim Patrick, huh?
For Jacksonville, against Jacksonville, yep. I think him and Teddy are going to build a good rapport with Jerry Jeudy being out.
I
think he'll become the option.
And because Cortland's still on a snap count.
He's on a snap count still.
I like that idea. I'll agree with that one. So Tim Patrick and who's the one I just picked? DeAndre?
Yeah, DeAndre.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 running backs. I'm going to go Christian against the Saints. Yeah, I'm going to go Christian against the Saints because he's going to be looked at to do both, receive and run. And he usually has really good games against the Saints. And then
this one's hard. Let's see.
Yes.
I'm going to say Mixon against the Bears. Mixon has another 100-yard game.
Actually, the good game. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. I like that idea. Okay, so Mixon and Christian, and then our quarterback.
It's gotta be Stafford, right?
You still gonna go Stafford
I'm
on
gonna
that
say
one?
Stafford against the Colts, man.
All right. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea.
I feel like Stafford's gonna have a day.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, we'll re-listen to it and then go through and see how we did. I kind of like that. I like that. That's kind of fun.
That's neat.
Yeah, we can keep doing that. And when we can just keep doing new things, and I hope you guys keep listening in because there's gonna be new events and new enjoyable little things that we do every week. So on that note, though, the wife just called me for dinner, so I think we're gonna. You guys want to end this?
I mean, there's nothing else really to talk about, right?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
I think we had a good. I think this was a great episode. Thank you guys for Steven for doing everything that you do, and Garcia joining us.
Hey,
It's
thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna keep bringing you on, and then like I said, when Diver gets the ability to join in, he'll join in, and we'll go from there. But let's enjoy another great week of football.
I was gonna say before we go, should we set a total that we want to hit with our group fantasy, like total amount of points?
No, because that'll be too hard.
I was gonna say, and then what would like the repercussions be if we didn't hit it? Something we have to do.
Oh, let's tweet that out, or let's figure that out. Let's figure that out.
Let's let the community decide.
Yeah, and let's figure that one out, and then let's we can talk about that too when we all hop on after we get done with dinner and everything.
All right.
And anybody listening, if you guys are always we're always on Xbox playing playing Modern Warfare, playing some Warzone, Madden, anything like that. So if you guys ever want to jump in and get some quads in or whatever, please just let us know. We're always willing to meet our listeners, our subscribers, whatever. We're always willing to even get you guys on the podcast. So please hit us up on our media feeds, on Twitch, on anything, and let us know. And what are your guys' opinions on all the games that we chose? Give us your thoughts and see if you guys can do better than us. And on that note, I am peacing out. What about you guys?
I'm going to go ahead and say a few things, and then we'll be done. Don't forget.
Go ahead.
Don't forget, you can follow us over on Instagram and Twitter at the Most Okayest Podcast. You can also follow us all individually. Tyhulk12 on Twitter for Tyler, Abaddon89 for Garcia, and the Holly Jolly Gamer for me on Twitter as well. Don't forget, you can also always just support us freely by going and listening to our audio-only versions. They are available on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Spotify. Other than that, I think I'm good. I think we're done. Anything else to say?
Nope.
Good.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. Appreciate it.
Later.